symbol.
Ooh, not the
See how
triangle,
this
man.
goes. Yeah. Ooh, it's bad.
It's real bad. Well, we got Waka and Apocalypse going for the kickoff to start off this one. Ball pinches into the fire zone, and Crazy Mage looks to take a shot, but he barely glances off of it, and Civic makes the save. Apocalypse going to put the ball in, but Waka gets a good clear. He follows it up. Zub dunks it on him and puts the ball back in the lightning zone, where Crazy Mage clears it out onto the goal of the fire. Civic making the save there. Caboose waits for this ball to come out of the corner, gets some more forward momentum on it before taking the clear. Civic keeping good pressure, keeping the ball in, and a lot of ping pong at the start of this game. How's your connection status?
I think it's resolved. We'll see. Pretty big demo there. Crazy Mage stopping the progress, but Zub comes in to take over for him. Apocalypse back in the corner fighting for it still. He's keeping it down. Zub gets a good move off of Crazy Mage. Doesn't quite get the hit on the center. And it's cleared up by MJ Caboose.
Fire taking the early advantage here, keeping that pressure. It was ping pong early, but now the Fire getting some sustained pressure and getting a couple chances. We'll have to see if they can convert anything.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see the Lightning not down in the Fire zone as much as I was expecting from their just tremendous onslaught last time, but there it is.
Nice shot by Crazy Mage.
Lead.
A little touch from Waka. Crazy Mage beats everybody to it. A backflip puts the ball past all three players. Zub can't get the clear as it careens off the post. And Crazy Mage positions himself perfectly to put the ball right back in off the post.
Yeah, the backflip is such a powerful tool if you can use it right. Just if you're able to get that perfect hit that allows you to just reset where everybody else has to react, it can be a really, really good part of your game.
That was a great pass by Crazy Mage, and Waka was almost there. It looked like he just didn't have the boost to get up to that pass. He beat... Crazy Mage is playing out of his mind so far in this first minute and a half. He's made some big plays, and like you mentioned, we were expecting the Lightning to be offensive, and immediately they were, despite the pressure from the Fire.
Yeah, absolutely. Crazy Mage again running it down the field, but he waits to let Zub make the hit before he tries to react. He and Caboose both go up, leaving them both out of position. Apocalypse takes it from him. Zub with a little bit of a backwards hit, but it... over hanging around midfield. Civic comes in over the top. It's off the back wall. Who's going to get it first? It's MJ Caboose.
I got a question for you, Static.
Yeah.
What is your... How much does the car that you play with impact your ability in the game? I'm curious.
You know, I'm not sure if it influences my ability in the game at all. They obviously feel a bit different, and when I feel like I'm having a bad streak with one, I'll change to another, and then change to another until I find one that I just feel more comfortable in. I think my game is pretty similar, just I might need a different car to play it. But it's never, I can never tell which.
Yeah, because I feel like Waka, he's been using this X-Devil, MK2 I think it is, and he just doesn't seem to be getting the hits he wants to. I don't know. We'll have to see how he feels about that choice, man.
Yeah, maybe his X-Devil MK2 is not as good as he thinks. It's Civic pounding that in off the top side of the net there.
Using just a great car in the Dominus GT, pushing it right past Caboose. You know, maybe Waka should have considered that one.
That's, you know, it's one of the faults of the X-Devil Mark II.
And just like that, it's 1-1. The Fire bounced right back from being down. I expect to see more offensive pressure from the Lightning, though. As we said, this team is just so many weapons. Crazy Mage just barely missing.
I like a tie game. I'm glad it didn't end as quick as it looked like, because the Fire had some serious pressure there for a moment. Walker brings it down to their side, says, I'm going to bring that pressure right back to you. Crazy Mage keeps it in the zone, gets a nice... Ooh, just a little bit across the goal, a little too fast for Waka.
Apocalypse looking for the shot.
A nice chance.
Just high.
We saw a guy make a shot like that in our highlight video. I forget who it was.
I don't know, man.
Civic brings it down the field, into the corner, fights for it, gets a bounce, tries to attack, I think, Crazy Mage, but he's over the top.
Solid defense. Great positioning by Crazy Mage there to make sure that ball doesn't pinch anywhere awkwardly, like out to the middle in front of the net, or, you know, maybe above the goal. He just makes sure it goes right back to the corner. And how have the rotations for the teams been looking? I've been getting caught up in all the action. I think, you know, the fact that I haven't noticed it means good things, but have you seen anything?
I'm inclined to agree with you. Both these teams seem to be filling in for each other exactly when they need, falling back exactly when they need. Crazy Mage has another attempt, but Civic is there to stop it. Caboose comes in, gets a nice... Oh! I don't know if that was intended, but it was awful close.
Ah, man, that's unlucky. It would have been unlucky for both the Fire and the Lightning there. Fire just, puts the shot off his own teammate. Or, I'm sorry, puts the shot off the defender. Defender clips it up and it pitches right off the post. Unfortunate that it didn't go in for the Lightning, and unfortunate for the Fire that it almost went in off a save.
Absolutely, and we've got Caboose bringing it across the midline. Zub's going to steal it from him and send it right back on down to the side of the Lightning. Walker gets a nice bounce off the wall. Crazy Mage comes in for the free hit.
Oh,
and it gets over everybody.
Apocalypse a little slow to get up here, I think. He didn't react. He maybe thought his teammate behind him. It's a great power clear by Crazy Mage. On goal, it turns into a shot. Apocalypse takes slightly wrong angle. Civic thinks Apocalypse is going to get it. Reacts a little bit late, trying to backflip to pop it up over the goal, and he doesn't get it. It goes right back into the net. And that's a hard one to swallow if you're the Fire. 19 seconds left.
That ball got behind both of them a lot faster than I think they expected, and that's a hard save to make, but not an impossible one. I think they're both probably feeling pretty bad, man.
Oh, that was a good chance right there. It was so close, it was a little bit high. Civic going for the chance. It'll pinch back in.
Here's an opportunity. Oh, Zub goes under, I believe, and we have a winner in Lightning for game one.
Well, it was certainly a close series. They had their moments of pressure. The Fire did, and it was great play all around. 7 shots for Crazy Mage, both goals for his team. That is nuts. Caboose having no goals or no shots, but overall the Lightning 2 goals, outshooting them 2-1, 8 shots to 4. Civic making 4 saves. Apocalypse is a surprisingly low stat line, only 1 shot there. I didn't expect that out of him.
I didn't either, but what's really surprising me is not just the shot discrepancy, but the save discrepancy. I suppose, in a close match, you're going to have that when one team gets a lot more shots, but, man, 5 saves to 2. You really think that usually that got to get you over the top? Not in this case, I suppose.
Yeah, just the quality chances. I think that play by Crazy Mage at the start of the game was just kind of the, obviously it's a 1-goal game and any goal can make the difference, but that shot right there was the difference. Both teams getting a nice goal otherwise, but that one was really something, set the tone. I hope the Fire bounce back. We saw them, they lost their first series in 2 games, but it didn't feel as close as this series did.
Yeah, not at all. I'm wondering if perhaps Civic needs to get a little more aggressive. Maybe those 4 saves he had were, just sitting back too often. Somebody's got to be there for sure, but we'll see how he reacts to the close loss when we start game 2 here in just a moment.
Yeah, I'd like to think that sometimes the Fire were just sitting back when they could have had a little bit more pressure. I mean, at the very least, you haven't won a game yet. You've only played 3, obviously, but you haven't won a game yet. You need to start scoring more goals. You change up that play style and get more aggressive. Like, what do you do in that situation?
Yeah, we're going to find out, I guess. Crazy Mage already gets a shot.
Big save by Apocalypse. But Civic's out of position, and Waka can't put that on target. Civic was stuck on the back inside the goal. Couldn't turn his car around correctly.
Apocalypse sends that out of danger, follows it up himself, bounces it over Crazy Mage. Caboose is there to send it off to the side. Here's an opportunity. We've got Civic sitting back in net, as I was talking about earlier. Comes out and is able to slow him down, but it's still dangerously on the side of the Fire.
Ooh, big clear by Apocalypse off the wall.
Nice wall shot.
That's going to go in!
Second touch!
What a play!
Look at that!
That is insane. He reads it perfectly, beats 2 defenders by getting on the wall, and Caboose going in reverse, can't get back to the ball in time. Apocalypse beats him there, goes right inside the post. The one-man army play right there to put the Fire in the lead.
Man, already has a lot more stuff on his stat line just 40 seconds into this match than the last.
No kidding. He heard what I said, man. He was like, oh, you want to see me do better? I'll show you.
Zub sends it on net. Crazy Mage is there to stop it. Apocalypse flies in over the top to knock it into the corner. Waka sends it down, but Civic's there to send it right back towards the middle. He goes up. Everybody misses. Zub comes in, gets a shot. Oh, almost behind Waka, but Crazy Mage is there to help fill that spot, I guess. Yeah.
It looked like I thought Crazy Mage made the save on the screen too, and when I looked up at the corner it said Waka, and I was like,
oh. To me. Too many people.
Yeah. 2 guys filling the same spot, not necessarily something you want, and it confuses the casters too. Damn you, Lightning.
Absolutely. Work on those rotations.
Uh,
Alrighty.
Well, Crazy Mage putting it over the goal, dropping in front. Somebody needs to be out there for a shot. Waka is, but he puts it over again. Another pass. Crazy Mage can't get there, and looks like the Fire will get the opportunity to clear this one.
Caboose sends it up high. Zub comes in and knocks it right back towards their side of the field. Apocalypse rotating around, sends it again towards the net. Everybody misses, and Apocalypse gets a great follow.
An unfortunate whiff by MJ Caboose here. He tries to read the ball, bounce off the wall, and he just doesn't get it. Waka rotating back, or Crazy Mage rotating back, thinks his teammate has it and can't turn around in time to defend that shot by Apocalypse after the unfortunate whiff there. That's a 2-0 lead, and a big mountain to climb if you're the Lightning.
Well, they do hold the 1-game lead so far in this match. It's not the worst thing in the world, I would expect. They're not going to let it get too far under their skin. Caboose comes out, takes control of the ball. Zub beats him on the wall, though, sends this just a little high and right of the net. He goes for the follow, gets it,
Ooh.
Puts it right over Crazy Mage. 3-0 Fire.
That's a great follow-up, reminiscent of Apocalypse's goal this game. He even gets the little air roll to tilt it at the top of his car on it for more power. That's a beautiful shot by Zub.
Absolutely. Zub gets to take the face-off against Caboose. Ooh, a good cheat by Waka, but it just doesn't quite connect. Caboose is still following it. It's on net, but Zub's there to stop it.
Crazy Mage can't put it on. Apocalypse is going to be there. Can Waka stuff him? No, but it's going to bounce back down off the ceiling. Nobody there. Apocalypse is going to get his own rebound.
Caboose throws it over 2 of the players from the Fire, but it is saved.
Yeah, Ghibli Doo in the chat pointing out the Lightning are playing extremely defensive, and it is not working. I don't know what happened. Oh, it's not going in!
Caboose, so close.
Oh, Waka misses. Zub doesn't, and that's moving out of the zone, but Caboose is there to put it back in on the slow roller.
Now the Lightning have had it down here in the Fire zone for quite a while. It finally escapes, but it's sent right back by Crazy Mage. Goes up, Zub is there to deny him. And we're ping-ponging. Caboose off the back wall.
Oh, it's open for whoever that is. Is that Waka? Crazy
That's
Mage?
Crazy Mage.
Oh no, post!
Post!
Oh my goodness. Lightning let me down, man. So many opportunities.
And they're resetting on their side of the field. Apocalypse throws this up. It's going to hit the top of the goal. Caboose gets a nice little dribble over top of Civic.
The Lightning have had their chances, but they are running out of time. Only a minute 15 remaining in this game. 3 goals just to tie it. Whack is so close on that touch, but puts it over.
And they've got 5 shots to the Fire's 9 right now. You would hope some of those would have fallen, but as we've seen, it's not always not enough to just shoot. You gotta shoot in the right spot.
No kidding, man.
It's my Madden commentary for the day.
Nah, man, I need more.
Oh!
That's the hat trick for Apocalypse.
Just shutting down, Waka.
Yeah, gets right in his face and
Double
says, gives him the Dikembe Mutombo finger wagging, like,
I loved those commercials he was in.
Mm-hmm.
All those years later. Made me so happy. Well, this looks like we're going to see the Fire tie this series up, go to a Game 3. But there's still time. I've seen 4 goals happen in less time.
Oh, Zub's got this!
But I don't know if I've seen 5 goals happen in less time.
Yeah, that is... I think it's safe to call this one over. Zub just wins that 50-50 so hard, Caboose not expecting it. Just goes right over top, and he's got the momentum to finish it forward.
Yeah, we're going to have a Game 3, I think I can safely say, and I'm really excited to bring it to you.
Just seemed like a total change in team demeanors. One team being aggressive and confident, the other, playing on the defensive. It's just a total switch. I don't know what happened. And of course, the Fire being the home team here at the Utopia Coliseum, they need to keep that narrative alive of the home team wins all the games.
Well, if they do, we're going to end up with 8 teams all at 1-1 at the end of today. We shall see. If nobody noticed, every home team won on Tuesday. The home team was 4-0.
That's a big game for the Fire. Over that hump, they got their first win, and it was in fashion, 5-0. You know, they didn't necessarily have the best first 3 games against the Leaves, and then their 1 game against the Lightning. So, this is good. I like to see them take this momentum into Game 3. Lightning need to regroup, figure out what went wrong.
And I think the key to the game for the Fire was they had a player with a cycle. That is definitely going to help your team's chances of winning.
So, if Zub had a second assist, I'm curious. So, we know if Apocalypse had an assist, we'd have a bicycle, right?
I usually go bicycle. I'm happy to make it bicycle.
So what if Zub had 2 assists and he
that's a double cycle.
Okay, that's what I needed. That's the term I needed.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Let's get on. That's how this works.
I love the cycle stat.
Yep. So it's a good one.
All in all, 12 shots for the Fire, 5 goals. Only 6 shots for the Lightning, 0 goals. That's a pretty good stat line. All 6 of those shots saved. None of them misses off the crossbar or anything. All 6 saves on the Fire there. And I believe it was 7 saves for the Lightning too. Also a really good save percentage there. But not enough. Yeah,
that's the first time the Lightning have been shut out in BLS. It's only the second game that had a shutout so far in the BLS. And I don't think they're going to let that happen in Game 3 here.
Early pressure by Civic off the faceoff. He cheats up and Crazy Mage denies him, says, watch.
This ball is coming down to the Fire side. Caboose throws it off the wall. Apocalypse dunks it over the top of him. Gets a nice challenge over Waka's deflection. But Waka is letting him know he doesn't appreciate it. Bumping him all over the field. Zub gets a good challenge. This ball's in front of the Lightning zone.
Oh, Caboose with a huge save. Crazy Mage Waka had made the save before, and Crazy Mage also that save, cleared out Waka, and so nobody that big rebound and make a save for the Lightning, but Caboose comes in out of nowhere and makes a huge save.
Yeah, but this ball is still on the Fire zone. They're not able to get this cleared the way they hope. Every time they send it to the corner, somebody sends it right back. There's the clear by Zub, and that's flying towards the net. It's a little bit high. He gets the follow. It's still high, but nobody's going to be there for the third attempt. Civic does keep it into the zone, though. Gets a second hit that's decent center. Without a teammate there, Crazy Mage takes it over, throws it over the top of Zub. Saved by Apocalypse.
And I feel like that's where the Fire have been lacking. Like, they caught the Lightning in Game 2 just, I don't know, in an off game. But right there, Civic had made a great little touch. Nobody was able to react from the Lightning with the ball coming across. And if anybody had been there to just tip it in, they would have been in a great spot, a great opportunity. It might not have been a goal, considering they had 2 guys sitting in net for the Lightning, but it could have led to something. And I'd like to see a little bit more aggression from them.
We'll see if that's going to be the case. Zub throws it down the field. Gets another attempt at it. Keeps it down there, but Waka kicks that on net. It goes over. Just a little bit right.
Oh, Zub bailing out his teammates. They both went up for it. They hit each other and both ended up missing.
Apocalypse doesn't mind. Just takes that over, drives it down the field, and throws it over all the defenders into the net.
MJ Caboose chilling in goal there, and then he doesn't get out in time to make that save. I didn't think it was too much of a challenge there. I think he just could have gone a little bit earlier. He might have whiffed. I don't know what happened. Fingers slip, but it was a very savable ball.
Yeah, it very much could have been a finger slip. I had tons of those. I somehow wore the grip pad off my thumbstick once and just had like an entire month of finger slips. I know they happen even if you have a good thumbstick, so... An unfortunate play for sure.
Yeah, no kidding.
No matter what the cause.
Looking to recover from that, trying to get that pressure back in. They've been so close so many times these past half game and game before this. We'll have to see if they can do something. Scoreless through the last minute 30, or 7 minutes 30, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's got to be tough. We're going to see what happens here. Waka throws it up into the corner. Crazy Mage comes out off the wall, gets a great center. But Civic's the first one there. Ball's in midfield. Zub gets a good bump past Crazy Mage, but Waka's easily there intercepted. It's up high. Apocalypse comes over the top.
Oh, big save by Waka!
Waka, great save.
That just keeps that team in the game. You can't, if that ball goes in, the momentum's gone. The Fire with a 2-goal lead and the lack of offense from the Lightning is just, I say this series is probably over. Waka keeping his team with a chance to win.
Yeah, absolutely, and looks like they've rallied behind him. Waka and Crazy Mage are both fighting for this ball in the corner, rotating in and out as they need, leaving MJ Caboose in the backside of the field. This is his chance to come up for it, but I think he comes in too far. Doesn't pay for it. Instead, he takes control, throws it over Zub. It's in the corner. Apocalypse is there to send it back. Crazy Mage up over the backboard. Zub doesn't get the hit he wants at Waka. Closing the deal. Tying the game.
What a play there. Crazy Mage with a nice low bouncer. It comes down right in front, and Zub just whiffs on the save. It's a hard one to read. I totally feel his pain there. And Waka makes him pay.
And we're tied in Game 3, just a little over a minute to go. Zub throws this onto the backboard, follows it himself, gets a good hit. It's just a little bit wide to the right. Crazy Mage gets the dribble past Apocalypse.
Big chance. He doesn't get... Oh!
Oh my!
It scared me.
Good stop.
I thought he didn't have any moves left. He was at a boost and the ball was too far in front of him, and then it hits off Civic and it looks like... But it hits the post and goes out.
He's got another opportunity, but Zub comes in to clear that out of danger. Waka follows it up, gets a nice bump. Civic is there to send corner.
Only about 30 seconds left to tie game, Game 3. What more like? I love these games.
Yeah, we've had such a great time doing this, both in the beta and especially in BLS, now that we've got all the kinks ironed out. No more terrible bugs to worry about. Everything is perfect. Crazy Mage throws it over the midline, gets it over the top of Civic, but Zub is there to take it over. Waka steals it right back, throws this on net. Civic can't get there in time, and Waka!
This is such a huge play by Waka. He bumps the goalie out of the way. Apocalypse is there. I'm sorry, not Waka. By, is it MJ Caboose? Who was it? I don't know. It was a blue player.
Crazy Mage getting the great hit on Apocalypse.
Oh, the bump. That's so big.
Yeah, with 2 goals, you would think Waka MVP, but oh man, I almost want to get that to Crazy Mage.
Well, you gotta remember,
that's
man.
the kind of play you don't get points for on the scoreboard, but you don't win without him.
You gotta remember the big save Waka had at 1-0. Man, that too was huge. That's really big for this team, and I think he really proved the X-Devil's worth there. Didn't throw him off that much. He just needed a game to adjust.
Yeah, I just want to state I'm not opposed to the X-Devil Mark II in principle, just his. His X-Devil Mark II. Yeah. It's a good win for the Lightning. 2-1. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the Lightning 2-1 over the Fire, making themselves the first away team to win a BLS match and the first team to get to 2-0. The Fire, the unfortunate honor of being the first team to fall to 0-2.
Yeah, very true. A very close series, that's for sure. We saw games go both ways, and the last game reminds me of the Lightning Bull series we had, actually. Lightning also the victors of that. Very stompy games 1 and 2 for either team, followed by a very, very close game 3.
Absolutely.